Hey, Brave Unit. Surprise, I'm leaving you a message today because I thought it was really important to give you guys a mission statement. And what I mean by that is, what does our unit stand for? And what do I personally stand for? And why am I even doing this business? And I think it might be really helpful for some of you who don't know me. We have a lot of new people in our unit, and this is just a good way for me to be able to introduce myself to you, and so you can get to know me and kind of know my heart. And this has really been weighing on me heavily, and so I wanted to just kind of lay some things out with you, and I'm just going to ask you to be patient with me because I'm going to kind of read off, because I had to really write this out. I love speaking from the heart, but I wanted to really write it out for you. So hopefully you'll just be patient with me as I read you my heartfelt mission statement for the Brave Unit. The mission of my business is to help grow women to be all that God created them to be, and to help them figure out their own dreams and help them make those dreams a reality. Those people who come to my Girls Night Out know that. They hear that every week when I am introduced, but it's just really important for me for you to hear that from my own lips, because that is one of the reasons why I do this day in and day out, is to help women become all that God has created them to be. By doing this, I really believe that women's lives can change. And when women's lives change, everything else changes around them as well. Their family lives change, their friends' lives are changed, and then their community is affected as well. When you have someone change in their hearts and in their leadership skills and what they're doing in the community, everything changes, and there are effects that are domino effects that can go on for generations to come. And that's why that's really important to me. I believe wholeheartedly with every fiber of my being that this unit is full of women who are women of excellence, or women who have a desire to be excellent. I believe that the women in this unit have a great love for the Lord, or desire greatly to love the Lord, and want to grow that in their own lives. And I enjoy being a vehicle to help women get to that. I believe that we're a unit of women who have a giant on the inside just waiting to burst out and do something great. And my mission is to help them and to help you, lead you through that vehicle of this business that we have, this incredible business opportunity. So I want to forewarn you that I'm going to be driving this message home, because I want you to be crystal clear what our vision is for the rest of the seminar year that ends on June 30th of 2015. My goal for our unit and my vision for our unit is that we will do the $600,000 unit club this year. We're $3,000 away from the 400 unit club, $400,000 unit club last year, and I just really have the vision of doing this $600,000 this year, and offspringing 4 new sales directors, 4 new excellent women, 4 new leaders this year by the end of June in our unit, and to have 6 new women driving free cars. So those are our really big goals for the end of the year. And for my personal business, my goal is to become a national sales director, not by this seminar year, which could happen, but by the end of seminar year 2016. But we have to get started here. This is where the vision begins. This is where it's cast. This is where it happens. And this is how we run and we do things. So what I'm looking for from you all and for the women that you'll be bringing into this unit are women who want to be leaders, who have a desire for leadership, a desire to do great things and help lift women up and help them become all that they want to be. So each of you matter. I want you to know that each of you truly matter. From the person that places an order once or twice a year to the consultant that's running from directorship and everything in between. Each one of you makes a huge difference and a huge impact in our unit. You may not think you do, but you do. Everything that you do in your personal life, in your business, and every order that you place makes a difference for our unit, and it makes a difference in the lives of the women in our unit, and it does help to change and to help them grow. So I just want you to know that you matter to me, and so I am here whenever you need me. You just need to reach out. You need to reach out by phone or by email or by Voxer or by text. You know that you can get a hold of me anytime. I am here for you. So I want to know who is running the race with me. But I want to share something with you, and I'm going to read something with you that I think is really powerful that I heard this morning, and I looked it up and I read it again. And the words were so powerful that I thought I have to share this with the people in our unit. And this is from Dale Partridge, and he is a happiness, health, and nutrition, and he's just an all-around kind of positive speaking mentor. So Dale writes that in 8th grade, he was notoriously late for class, but his sly attitude and smooth talking skills would always get me free until I was moved into PE with Mr. Quinn. Mr. Quinn was the cool teacher that most kids enjoyed, but after strolling up 2 minutes after the bell, he said sternly, "Dale, you're late." Of which I began to slur out some excuse for my tardiness. He quickly cut me off by tossing me a leather-bound book titled Excuses, The Tales of Students Without Integrity. I opened the book to find literally thousands of excuses written on blank pages from students over the years. At the time, it was kind of funny, but I look back and it taught me a lesson I'll never forget. Nobody likes people who make excuses. You either say what you do and do what you say, or don't. You either build a reputation of completion and follow through, or you fail. You either have integrity to fulfill the commitment, or you give up. Many of us leave our dreams, desires, and even small changes in our lives to fall by the wayside simply because we lack the integrity to follow through. We're weak, we're lazy, and we make excuses, me included. Our life is either too hard, we don't have enough time, we don't know how, or my favorite, I just don't feel like it right now. But let me tell you this, when you look back in your life 30 years from now, it will be made up of 2 things. The things you did and the things you didn't do. The things you did and the excuses that you made. Are you happy with your life? Are you struggling financially in your 30s? Are you depressed or struggling to beat anxiety or addiction? Are you still overweight despite the numerous attempts at getting healthy? Answer me this. Why? If your words were the opening lines to a world-class excuse, save it. Write it in a book and read it to yourself 10 years from now. Stop making excuses. True strength is the ability to eliminate excuses. You must do what others won't if you want to achieve what others don't. What excuses do you make? How do you plan to eliminate them starting today? So, I just had to share that with you because it really, really struck me hard for a lot of things. But I want you to know that I believe that the Brave unit is not a unit that is full of excuse makers. But we are human, and we can fall into traps of self-pity and doubt. But what we are and what we have the power to be is what is written on the walls behind me. We are all of these things and so much more. And I just want to share some of them with you. Oh, you probably won't be able to read them. But I'll read some of them to you. It says, we dream big. We are joyful and grateful. We are world-class leaders. We are women of integrity. We are risk takers. We are eager to learn. We think consistency is sexy. Quitting is not an option. We are problem solvers. We act with boldness and audacity. We pray and seek God. We have crystal clear vision. We reject excuses. We are always prepared and dressed for success. We are entrepreneurs and trackers. Our dreams become reality. We are others focused. We are solvers. Quitting is not an option. and we are intentional. You know, I was very intentional about making this video for you because I want you to know where my heart is. And I want you to know what my vision is, and I want you to know what my dream is for this unit. And you're a part of this unit. Like I said, whether you order once a year or whether you are the one out there running the race as hard and as fast as you can, or if you're just that consultant in between, I want you to know that you matter to me, and you're a part of something really big, and that's something that's going to be huge. And I pray that when I become a national sales director, that each of you will be there to stand up, and that I can introduce you as part of my national area. But I love you, each and every single one of you, and I thank God for you each and every day. Oh, I'm going to try to figure out how to turn this off.